The Bible teaches repeatedly that sin requires a payment. And this is so important to understand. Let me illustrate. Suppose I had committed a crime. Having broken the law, I stood before a judge in his courtroom. The judge said, "Sir, you've been found guilty of this crime. The penalty is $1,000 or 30 days in jail." Suppose I said, "Your Honor, I admit I'm guilty, but I don't have $1,000, and I surely don't want to go to jail. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Will you please forgive me?" Now think about it. Would the judge forgive me? No. As judge, he is responsible to uphold the demands of the law. According to the law, the penalty must be paid. So the bailiff handcuffs me and begins to lead me out of the courtroom to the jail. Just before I leave the courtroom, however, the judge shouts, "Stop!" Surprisingly, the judge stands, removes his robe, and lays it aside. Coming down to where I am, he says to me, "Jim Shettler, as an honorable and a righteous judge, I had to find you guilty and require the penalty to be paid. I could not just let you go free, but as a compassionate friend, I'm going to do something for you. I'm going to pay your penalty for you." He then reaches into his wallet and pulls out $1,000 cash, holding it out to me. "Pay the clerk," he says, "and then you will be able to go free." Imagine, the judge actually offers to pay my debt for me. Friend, this illustrates what God has done for you and me. The Bible says that God is the judge of all the earth. Each of us is guilty of breaking the law, God's law. The Bible declares in Romans 3:23, "For all have sinned and come short of the glory of God." In Ecclesiastes 7:20, "For there is not a just man upon the earth that doeth good and sinneth not." Most people, if they're honest, will admit that they are a sinner. But many are confused as how their sins can be forgiven. Remember our illustration? The earthly judge could not forgive me simply because I asked him to. He required a payment. In the Bible, we see illustrated over and over again that sin requires a payment, and that payment is death.